Welcome back to your central hub for all things Pokemon. I'm Aldi, and if you've been anywhere near the internet this week, you know that we're currently living through one of the most significant moments in the franchise history. February 27th marked the 30th anniversary of Pokémon Red and Green, and the Pokemon Company did not hold back. From the official reveal of Generation 10 to real-world airplanes taking flights, we have a massive amount of news to cover from this week. Strap in, trainers. This is your Pokemon Weekly News Roundup. Let's start with the news that stopped the world. Generation 10 is officially on the horizon. During the Pokémon Presents showcase, we got our first look at Pokémon Winds and Pokémon Waves. Perhaps the biggest takeaway here is the hardware. These titles are confirmed as Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives, aiming for a 2027 release. This confirms that Game Freak is taking an extra year of development to fully utilize the power of Nintendo's next-gen console. We're looking at a seamless, island-themed open world that frankly looks a lot more detailed than anything we've seen from the studio to date. But we can't talk Gen 10 without talking about the starters. Meet Browt, the grass-type owl, Pombon, the fire-type puppy who has already taken social media by storm, and Gecqua, the water-type gecko. The community is already calling Pombon the best out of the three starters. I want to know right now in the comments, are you Team Browt, Team Pombon, or Team Gecqua? And if you're saying anything other than Pombon, then you're simply wrong. More importantly, what do you think about the move to Switch 2 exclusivity? Does the extra development time give you more confidence in the final product? While the digital world is expanding, so is the real one. All Nippon Airways, or ANA, stole the spotlight earlier this week with a massive expansion to their Pokemon Era Adventures fleet. To celebrate 30 years, they're launching 3 brand new theme jets, Pokemon Jet Red, Green, and Blue. While the full liveries are being kept under wraps until May, ANA has teased that the designs will connect visually to tell a story of the series' 1996 origins. Jet Green, the 787-9, will be handling the long-haul international flights to North America and Europe, while Red and Blue will stay closer to home in Asia. It is a beautiful tribute to the games that started it all, and honestly, there is no better way to travel to a Pokemon Center in Japan than on a plane with Pikachu on the wing. For the nostalgia hunters, this was a dream week. In a surprise shadow drop, the Game Boy Advance Classics Pokémon FireRed and LeafGreen were released on the Nintendo Switch eShop. This isn't just a port though. They've confirmed Pokemon Home integration is coming later this summer, meaning you can finally bring those Kanto ribbons forward to the modern era. And for the GameCube fans, your time has finally come. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness is officially joining the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack library this March. Seeing Shadow Lugia in HD on a handheld is something many of us have been waiting decades for. It is clear that the Pokemon Company is leaning heavy into their legacy this year, ensuring that every generation of fans has a way to play their favorites on modern hardware. On the competitive side of things, we have Pokémon Champions. Launching this April, this is a dedicated battle-centric spin-off designed for the esports scene. The gimmick here, there isn't just one. Pokémon Champions is a unified format that allows trainers to use Mega Evolution, Dynamax, and Terrestrialization, all in one battle system. It sounds like absolute chaos, but for the competitive community, it is a dream simulator that brings every era of Pokémon battling into one arena. Expect this to be the primary focus of the upcoming World Championship in San Francisco later this August. Before we wrap up, let's hit the lightning round for our mobile and merchandise updates. Pokemon Go is celebrating 10 years with the All Out events. Expect almost every Pokemon ever released to appear globally. Pokemon Sleep players can now track their rest to find Mew, with Latios and Latias confirmed for the next update. And for the collectors, the Game Boy Jukebox is now available at the Pokemon Center. It is a functional mini player that uses tiny physical cartridges to play those iconic chiptunes. It's a bit pricey, but for a 30th anniversary keepsake, it's a must-have. It has been an incredible week to be a Pokemon fan. We have a new generation on the horizon, our childhood favorites are returning to the Switch, and even Pokemon's planes in the sky. If you enjoyed this deep dive into this week's news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a roundup. Before you go, let me know in the comments which of these announcements was the biggest win for you. Are you hyped for Winds and Waves, or are you just happy to finally have Gale of Darkness back? I've been Aldi, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy catching!